Welcome, friends, to Dough and Discipline. Today we are doing Tinsel Tuesday. We're going to be ice cold. Why are we going to be ice cold, you may ask? It's because we are going to the North Pole and we are going to begin our North Pole savings box. So we got a great box challenge that we're going to do from Savings Creation Co. Sony created this box challenge and I'm really looking forward to doing it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This will not be a very long video, but I do plan to have some fun with this. I've been looking forward to doing this challenge for a while now. All right, guys, I hope that all is well with you and that your week is progressing nicely. Tonight, we're going to be working with 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And I did say tonight, when you're seeing this video, I'm doing a late night recording, but you'll probably see it sometime tomorrow or later in the week. So again, we have a total of $60, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I don't know if we're going to spend all 60 or not, but we will just have to wait and see. All right, so just in case there is a glare effect, I'm going to go ahead and take all of the cards out of the sleeves. For those of you who are new, I am Tony, a wife and mom who loves all things budgeting. I love to have fun and save money for my family. My family consists of my husband of almost 18 years and our two sons who are 12 and 6 years old. All right, so again, we are doing the North Pole Savings Box by Savings Creation Co. I'm going to do a quick run through of the cards so you'll know kind of some of the themes. Mistletoe mishaps, holiday romance gone awkwardly wrong. The North Pole Cafe, Operation Frostbite Prevention, because no one wants Santa with frozen buns. Wrapping Paper Rage Room, Elves Gone Wild, the Toy Making Rush. Staff roll call, who's reporting for duty? Meet the North Pole team. North Pole Secret Mailroom, where your wish is our workload. We then have a Pooper Scooper Duty Catch-All, the North Pole Annual Gala, Santa's Citation Station, where naughty doesn't come cheap, and last but not least, the North Pole HR Department. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. We already have all of our cards cut up, and so we're gonna give it a good old shuffle. I am already ready for Christmas in July. Our Christmas budget this year is around probably between $2,000 and $2,500. And so far we have about $1,100 saved. Christmas time for us is more so about spending time with our family. We use this time of the year or the Christmas time of the year to do generous acts of kindness for other people. So we like to be very generous during Christmas time, and we like to be able to have cash on hand. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First card, chocolate pie, $8. Warning, this pie is 80% chocolate, 20% guilt, just like your impulse buys. All right, we're gonna put 8 on our calculator, and let's go ahead and find our chocolate pie. And we're gonna find this chocolate pie right here in the North Pole Cafe. Card number 2, He stepped on one Lego and cussed in 8 languages. Sock up. Wow. All right, and so that's going to be $5. Let's see if we can find sock up. Where would sock up be? All right, and we have found sock up, and that is in Operation Frostbite Prevention. All right, next up, hot cocoa mug with marshmallows. Sipping and saving, 1 marshmallow at a time. Ooh, that's high, $9, my goodness. All right, so we're gonna head right back to our cafe, and we found them at the very top. With prices like these, I'm gonna keep you guys for a good time, but not for a long time. All right, we're up to $22. Let's do a few more. All right, we got some eggnog, $7. Sipping on nog, stacking that log. All right, we're up to $29, and I'm gonna shuffle again just to make sure we're good, because we're getting a lot of hits in the North Pole Cafe. So we're just gonna razzle dazzle a little bit. Dear Santa, I may have flirted with a coworker again. I made it better by buying him lunch and pretending it never happened. Please bring me presents, because I'm not entirely sure if I'm the problem or just misunderstood. Love, flirtatious office superstar. And I'm pretty sure that that would be under, would it be under mistletoe mishaps? Let's see. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a quick check. I think I found it, but I wanna make sure. All right, so that is North Pole Secret Mailroom, where your wish is our workload, and it has a nice little Christmas icon that matches the icon on the card. So we're gonna fill that in for $9. All right, we're up to 38, guys. HR violation, tampering with official behavior documentation. Dozens of lawsuits from confused children. $7. Let's see where we can find this at. All right, so our elf tampering with the naughty list. Where is he? Where are you, little elf? There he is. And again, this can be found under the North Pole HR department. And that is $7. And I think we're gonna stop there. So tonight we were able to clear out our first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards at $45. All right. So I can get some change. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna change out a 10 for 2 5s. And we're gonna do 20, 30, 45. We have 15 remaining. And we are going to work to get everything back in order. All right, give me a minute for cleanup.
side when the sun sets. I hope you still want me, I hope you still need me a million years.
All right, guys, we're all cleaned up. Our North Pole savings box will be a feed-in. So this will be a feed-in to our Christmas binder. I have shown you guys before, we have a Grinch Christmas binder that has a $1,000 savings challenge from Little Potato Saver. And it is a Grinch themed challenge. So we will use the funds from this particular box to feed into it to make additional progress so that we can get our Christmas goal on track, and hopefully sooner rather than later. I typically like to have all of my Christmas money saved by around October. Both of my boys have late birthdays, so I have one son with a birthday in October and another son with a birthday in late November that falls on Thanksgiving every few years. So again, I already have other things that I need to be saving for. So this is one less thing that we have to worry about if we already get it out of the way. We never do debt for Christmas at all. We make sure that whatever we purchase, we have the money available at the time, and we do not use credit for Christmas time. At the end of the day, when January hits, bills are still gonna be due, and we just wanna be fiscally responsible. So that's just the way that we do it in our house. Not saying that everyone else, does it that way. You do what works for your family, but that's what works for us. So we, again, try to practice keeping debt low and cash reserves high. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for this Ice Cold Tinsel Tuesday. Until we meet again, be sure to be disciplined about your dough and be blessed, my friends.